playing Abasi guitars right now, my own personal brand, and I use D'Addario NYXL strings. It's a special gauge, 9.5.
Right, okay.
Which for me, my guitar has multi-scale, and I wanted something that wasn't as heavy as 10 gauge, but more heavy than 9 gauge, so it's the perfect compromise. As a guitar player, I was using D'Addario unofficially just when I go into music stores for quite a while. Officially started working with D'Addario, I believe in 2016. I could be wrong, but the NYXL, that whole set to me stood out. They have, I don't know what magic they're using, but the strings, they feel great. They last quite a long time, and when I open a new pack, I like the strings to sound bright, but not too bright, but I don't want 2 days later for them to sound completely different. And so the NYXLs have very predictable sort of sound, and they feel great. So I need a string, especially if you're a touring musician. If you buy a lot of strings, you need to make sure that every time you change strings on tour, you're getting a predictable sound. D'Addario does packaging that makes strings, when they're stored, it's not susceptible to moisture. And so the string doesn't degrade when it's in storage. And so I know that when I open up a set of D'Addario strings, I get a consistent sound. And then with the NYXL, I don't have to worry about breaking a string. There's a certain type of feel and tension that every brand has. I particularly like the D'Addario feel. So those 3 factors really make it very good for me. I don't want to notice the string. I want to play the guitar and feel like everything that I expect is happening. So it's usually when I notice something negative, it's I'm using the wrong string. So every player has a different preference for gauges, but for me, sound quality and consistency is what I look for. I think for me, it was the NYXL, that set. I tried them and it stood out as being, there's something about the feel that I really liked, the lifespan of the string. And like I said, the things they do with the packaging where I don't have to worry about opening up a set and they sound dead because moisture and temperature over time. So those 3 things make it so I can trust the string when I'm on stage or in the recording studio to have the same result.